am the creator of Think Better Feel Better Brand for her. I'm Lauren, as y'all know, as y'all heard. I am the creator of Think Better Feel Better Brand for her. And our goal is to motivate women to be fearless, to heal inside out. And we do that by promoting self-care and wellness. Okay. So, with Think Better Feel Better brand, I have been able to incorporate self-care into my daily life. And it came from my own personal experience of dealing with anxiety and depression and things like that. And so I've been on my self-care and wellness journey for 3 years now, since 2020. Whew. And you know, it's been what it's been. It's a daily thing. It is not a one and done type of journey. Okay, it's consistency. So today, first of all, I want to thank everybody that came out, because this is me time. You know, like, this is you taking time and dedicating it to yourself. I had a hard time getting here. I thought I was going to oversleep, for one, because I woke up at 3 a.m. and could not go back to bed. But I'm here, so round of applause for that. And I am so proud of us having this event today, because at first we didn't know how this day was going to go. It's been some hiccups, but we here. We made it. Everything turned out beautiful. And what better time than now to start planning for 2024? Okay. So I'm going to go over a few tips and strategies that I'm using for my preparation for 2024. Okay. So first things first, reflection and solitude. Always. That was the first thing I did in 2024. I mean, in 2020, when I first started my journey, was reflection and solitude. And, you know, there's going to be people that can't get on board with that, and that's fine. Leave them where they're at. They're not meant to be a part of your journey if they can't respect your wishes and respect your time to yourself. And reflection and solitude doesn't necessarily mean you going and locking yourself in a room for weeks and, you know, closing off the world and your family. But reflecting in solitude means taking that necessary time to yourself to reflect and think on the year. Take some time and think about 2023. Was it good to you? Was it bad to you? What things did you accomplish? What things are you still working on? You know, what worked, what didn't work? And then you can add and take away that for 2024. Okay. Next, you done reflected, you done went in solitude, you done had those conversations with yourself. Now you want to ask yourself, what are my core values and what are my priorities? Okay, take into consideration the negative self-talk and the negative thoughts that you have surrounding those values and those priorities, because a lot of times that's what kind of hinders us and keeps us stagnated from being in alignment with those things that are priorities to us, that we are working on and trying to manifest. And think about, how can you change those thoughts? How can you change that negative self-talk? The values and the principles that you're thinking on right now as you prepare for 2024, that's going to be like your foundation for 2024. That's going to be your foundation for your vision boards. Okay. What things are going to be non-negotiable? What things are non-negotiable for you this time? Make a list. Okay. Examples would be like prioritizing self-care. For me, getting my nails done is self-care. Getting my nails done is self-care. Getting my wax is self-care. I have a therapist, but my nail tech and my wax girl, that's my therapy time. So I'm going to make that a priority. I'm going to go and get my nails done, get my wax and things like that. Building up your account, that's self-care. Why? Because who don't feel good when they have money in their account? So that's self-care, doing things that, prioritizing those things that feel good to you, that's beneficial to you. Okay. Now, most importantly, my favorite part, is picking a theme for 2024. 2024 is yet another big event of your life. Every year is another huge event. And just like any event, the first thing you want to do, your birthday, your wedding, you want to pick an event. I mean, you want to pick a theme. Pick a theme. Once you pick a theme, it makes it easier for you to plan everything else around that. Because everything is going to be in alignment with that theme, right? Because you're gonna stop. It's gonna make you stop, and it's gonna make you think like, does these colors go with this? You know, does this food go with this? Things like that. So, um, picking a theme, things that you can pick, mindful living, self evolution, get it done, finding joy, commit. So set a theme that'll help you stay focused and just make it easier for everything else to fall into place for you. Um, Finally, incorporating self-care into your everyday agenda. I know that we get so wrapped up in our schedules and our lives and events and family, but it is mandatory that I take time every day to do something for myself. Whether it's an extra minute in the shower, whether it's an extra 5 minutes in the car before I come in the house, going to the grocery store by myself, that is, for me, it feels good. It's self-care. Leave the kids at home this time because that's just, So like I said, first I like to enjoy that first 10 to 30 minutes in the morning when I first wake up. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm not scrolling social media or checking emails. I'm literally laying in my bed, quiet, giving gratitude or reflecting on whatever dream I had, because I be having some crazy dreams, y'all. Okay. Um, Another thing I like to do is 5-minute journaling. Start your day with 5-minute journaling. Do like a brain dump. Doing a brain dump is literally, it'll give you the relief and clarity that you didn't even realize that you needed. Okay. I like to list my intentions in the morning as well. Listing your intentions, setting your goals first thing in the morning, because it just makes everything else throughout the day kind of fall in line with those things. I like to set an affirmation for the day. It's like your theme for the day. It kind of is those words that you speak to yourself to keep you in alignment with your goals, with your intentions. So I might say, I am worthy of love, kindness, and relaxation. You need to be able to say these things to yourself throughout the day, because we often look for validation outside. We are often looking for our friends and our family to say these things to us. Nobody's thinking about you that much, to come up to you every time you look distraught and reminds you, you are worthy. You are, so you have to get that validation from within. So you have to remind yourself throughout the day, I am worthy. I am worthy of love, kindness, relaxation. Nobody else is going to do that. So you have to do that. Other ways I incorporate self-care is setting boundaries. Boundaries is major, because if I'm not mentally or physically prepared to do something, the answer is no. I'm no longer going over and beyond, draining myself to appease other people, and then now I'm drained, and the things that I have prioritized, I don't have the energy to do. And also, a lot of times the stuff people want you to do is not in alignment with the goals and things that you're setting and the growth that you're trying to make for yourself. If it don't align, then I'm not doing it. Like I said, I'm conserving my energy for the things that are important to me. Also, try incorporating something active. I know that everybody's activity level is different. I'm not prepared to go run a marathon at all. But doing little things, whether it's stretching does amazing things for the body. Yoga, Pilates, walking. Nature walks are good, but it hasn't been that cold outside, y'all. It's not bad. We can go for a walk, trying something new. So getting out of that comfort zone. You know, a lot of times we grow up with people, we're surrounded by people, and as we grow and they grow, their goals and their values are not quite in alignment with us and what we want to do and who we want to become. So get out of that. Join groups. I have joined so many groups on Facebook, and I've went to events and had like some of the best times than I would have had if I just went with like my normal friends. So joining groups, getting to know people and things like that that are aligned with your goals and values. So it was a pleasure to be here today. I hope that you guys were able to actually take something away from what I said and apply it. So I do want to invite you to follow me on social media. On Instagram, my brand page is Think Better, Feel Better Brand. Okay. And then you can actually visit the website too, tbfbbrand.com. And on there, you'll be able to browse. You can pre-order my journal. I actually have a daily journal where you can set your intentions, your goals, your affirmations, and things like that. And you can join my women's group, the Think Better, Feel Better Brand for Her. You'll get inspiration directly to your phone. You'll get updates about different events and meet and greets that we might have throughout the year. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. I hope that y'all have a lovely and prosperous new year.